In this day and age, there are so many plant-based diets. Today, we're gonna look at the definition of meat. We're gonna talk about the different groups and subgroups of plant-based diets, and we're gonna try to figure out which one is the best. Sit tight. This is Biting into Life, where being healthy is all about pure joy, pleasure, and awesomeness. Hi there, my name is Naibi and welcome to my channel. I remember a while back I was working at a hospital as a medical unit coordinator, and there was this patient who ordered a vegetarian meal. When he got his tray, he noticed there was fish, so he complained. I called the kitchen and I told them about the mistake, and the technician, she told me, well, I didn't send any meat. And I said, well, you put fish. And she said, well, fish ain't meat. And I was like, fish ain't meat? Well, it sure is an animal. I was really pumped. But I think the lady might have been partly right. The thing is, there's this big debate. Well, maybe it's over now, maybe it's settled, I don't know, but there's this big debate, or there was this debate about whether fish is meat. And this whole thing rests on the shoulders of the definition of meat. Now, just to be clear, a definition is how we define something. It's not finite, it's not definitive, it's not static, it's dynamic, it evolves. And definitions can be purely subjective or objective. Now, where do we get definitions from? Well, they could come from different authorities. And by authorities, I mean groups of people or establishments that we turn to when we're looking for answers or when we're looking for justifications on our behaviors. So there, let's say, four main types of authorities when it comes to finding, definitions, getting definitions from. So there's the dictionary, there's the government, there's religion, and there's scientific assessment. So I'm gonna base my definition of meat on a scientific assessment and somewhat the dictionary, because in the dictionary you can find some clues on how a word evolved over time. So let's start with the definition of an animal. What is an animal? Well, what we'll see is an animal is a living organism that feeds on organic matter, that is equipped with specialized sensory organs, that has a nervous system, and that responds rapidly to stimuli. In layman terms, what that means is if it eats, if it digests, if it sees, if it hears, if it smells, if it tastes, if it feels by the touch or somewhat emotion, if it breathes, if it bleeds, if it moves away rapidly from danger, whether it's by walking, by running, or by swimming, it's an animal. And don't get it twisted. It's not because in fish you don't see red that it doesn't have blood. Fish, there's blood in fish. It's only because there's less myoglobin in the liquid, in the plasma, or in the blood of fish than, let's say, red meat. And that's why we think there's no blood, but there's actually blood. Okay, so that was heavy. Wow. All right, so if we look at the animal kingdom, then I will put in that category mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, insects, and shellfish. And meat is a part of an animal. And all meats, they share the same similarities, such as being made from muscle tissue. They're also being made of protein. So that's about it. I think, yeah. All right, so why this need to define meat? Well, the reason for this is that today more and more people are aware of the impact of meat on their health, on the environment, and they're aware also of animal exploitation. And because of this, they want to adopt plant-based eating habits that reflect that awareness. And that's why there are so many plant-based diets. Now, we'll get into that, but in my next video. In the meantime, I want to hear about you. What is your definition of meat? Is it what I explained before? Is it something else? Well, write your answers in the comment below and let me know. Also, if you want to read about this topic more in depth, head over to my blog at bitingintolife.net, where you'll also get some inspiration for plant-based recipes. Once you're there, well, if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my mailing list and join the Life Biters tribe. You'll get my free plant-based diet course, and you'll also get lots of goodies like my plant protein chart. You'll get my acidifying and alkalinizing chart, and so much more. That's it for now. So take care of yourself, eat healthy, and enjoy life to the fullest. I'll see you next time on the second part of this presentation. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.